Envision delivers clear visualizations that can communicate quite complex concepts. We believe that visualizations can deliver information more directly, and visual communications are more flexible than verbal and textual communication, and visualizations are certainly more attention-grabbing and engaging. Consequently, the delivery of clear visualizations is fundamental to the design and build of Envision models and diagrams. This video describes how to manage the views of multiple Envision visualizations. Remember, Envision is not just a drawing tool. It's a business object repository that enables information to be stored and delivered in many different ways. So, as well as showing you how to manage diagram views, we will also describe how to see spec sheets and look at reports and matrices. Let's start with the View menu. It's on the top ribbon. The first option on the left allows users to choose what items are on display. The tick boxes allow users to switch items on or off, such as whether to display the scroll bars or not. The option on the left of this group enables users to choose which task panes are to be displayed. Most users like to have the Explorer and the Drawing pane tiled on the left. The Explorer pane helps you to navigate the objects in the model, and it's a quick way to move from diagram to diagram. The Drawing pane displays the palette of available objects that can be dragged onto the diagram. The Adjust View group of options enables users to change the diagram viewpoint.
Zoom in.
This is very useful when diagrams become large or complex.
Zoom in again. Reset full view. Zoom out. Move window view.
By the way, Envision has two hotkey alternatives here. Just hold down the Alt key and the left mouse button, and you can move the view. Similarly, holding down the spacebar and left mouse button works too.
Reset full view.
The next group of options enable you to change aspects of the diagram. An object's label can be selected by holding the Shift button and clicking on the label. The Remove Label Offset option returns the selected labels back to the default size and location. If no item is selected, then all labels on the diagram are returned to the default. In the Manage Models menu, you can specify the diagram tile size. This determines the page size when you print a diagram. It also enables you to have a print preview. The Rescale Diagram option on this View menu enables you to resize your tiles. For example, you can change it from A4 to A0 or letter to ledger. This topic is covered in more detail in our video, Printing Envision Diagrams. A spider diagram is a great way to visualize connections and relationships, especially in more complex diagrams. The main business object is placed at the center, with the other objects branching out from it. The result looks a bit like a spider, hence the name. Let me show you how it's done. I will use a context diagram, as it has many connections. First, select an object on the diagram. Then click Generate Spider Diagram in the Diagram section of the View menu. Select which object types you want in your diagram. The default setting is All. Try that first. Then select the positioning of the objects. There are many options here. I suggest you start by just arbitrarily selecting objects in each direction. These diagrams are quick to produce, so it is easy to experiment to get a spider diagram that lets you see a logical overview of the information in your source diagram. Press OK to create your spider diagram. The object you selected is at the center. Connected objects from all diagrams are displayed. The Change Options feature enables you to change the way objects and items appear. If you have system admin permission, you can make changes that affect all users. Otherwise, the changes you make are just for you. You can change the display colors on your diagram, and some of the more common properties of objects, such as connectors and spec sheets. For more details, see video 76 Envision Change Options. The Change Options feature makes it easy for you to make substantial changes to the appearance of your diagrams and outputs. But our team works on continually improving the cognitive value of Envision diagrams and models. We want to optimize knowledge acquisition from diagrams. So, just because you can make many changes, it does not mean you should. Remember, much thought went into the default values. The final group of options enable you to manage multiple windows containing Envision diagrams. This is very useful when you are working on Envision projects, covering different disciplines and methodologies. Let's look at some other views. A great way to manage complexity is to create multiple layers of diagrams. You can then choose which layers are shown, and each layer can have its own security profile. For more information, see our video 56, Envision Diagram Layers. Diagram layers are shown at the bottom of the screen, and clicking on the eye icon switches the layer on or off. The icons at the bottom right of a diagram provide a quick method of changing which diagram is on view. The first icon displays the home diagram. The back arrow takes you to the previous diagram. The up arrow takes you to the parent of the diagram on show. And the forward arrow takes you to the next diagram. The padlock manages the diagram status, checked in, checked out. For more information, see video 27 Menu Navigation. The list of available reports and matrices are towards the bottom of the Explorer pane on the left. Just double-click on the required item to run a report or a matrix. Most objects on the diagram will be associated with a spec sheet, or properties form. It can be viewed by selecting the object, and right-clicking, and selecting spec sheet from the drop-down menu. If there is more than one spec sheet associated with the object, just click the one you want.
So, what have we learned?
Envision is a visualization tool, and as such, it has many viewpoints. The View menu enables users to choose the task panes on show, adjust the diagram view by zooming in and out, change view options, and tile multiple diagrams in different Windows layouts. We have seen how to access different diagram layers, and to create documents, and run matrix reports. We also saw how to access spec sheets, and property forms. Envision is a business object repository that can deliver data, information, and knowledge in many accessible visualizations.